They thought lies could erase me. They believed that false whispers, carefully crafted rumors, could make the world forget my name. They were wrong. Today, the very people who tried to destroy me live in the shadow of the empire I built, and every move they make is a reminder that deception cannot compete with determination. My name is Ariana, and for as long as I can remember, I trusted the people closest to me. I believed family, friendship, and loyalty were shields that could never be broken. I was naive. The first betrayal came quietly. It started with subtle digressions in conversations, passing remarks designed to discredit my achievements. I didn't notice at first, dismissing them as jealousy, envy, or misunderstandings. But when these whispers turned into full-blown rumors, when colleagues and friends started asking me awkward questions and casting doubt, I realized that the person I trusted most had weaponized my name against me. Her name was Selena. Charming, clever, and dangerously calculating. She had once been my friend, someone I confided in, someone I trusted more than anyone else. I thought loyalty ran both ways. I was wrong. Selena began her campaign slowly, under the guise of concern. She would compliment me in front of others while subtly planting seeds of doubt. "Are you sure Ariana can handle this?" she would ask my clients. "I wouldn't be surprised if she's not as capable as she seems." I tried to confront her, tried to salvage the friendship, but every attempt was met with a perfectly rehearsed smile and a barrage of words designed to manipulate, confuse, and intimidate. The turning point came during a major business pitch. A deal I had worked tirelessly to secure, one that could have catapulted my company into international recognition, fell apart, not because of my performance, but because of Selena's whispered lies. She had contacted the investors beforehand, planting doubts about my competence and integrity. When the pitch began, I sensed the hesitation, the subtle skepticism in their eyes, the unasked questions that hung like a storm cloud. I left that meeting with my heart pounding, not in defeat, but in anger. Not just at her, but at myself for ever trusting someone so skilled in deception. I realized then that my fight was no longer just about business. It was about legacy, identity, and survival. I withdrew, not from the world, but to rebuild. I analyzed every step of her sabotage, every lie she had told, every misstep she had forced me into. I created a detailed record, a map of deceit, and paired it with my own plans for an empire that could not be shaken. I poured myself into my work, expanding my company, Ariana Enterprises, into new markets and industries. I embraced every challenge, every risk, every sleepless night as a brick in the foundation of my future. My vision became my shield, my determination became my sword, and my strategy became a force she could not anticipate. While Selena believed I was crumbling under the weight of her lies, I was building. International partnerships, luxury projects, high-profile clients, all became part of the world I controlled. Every step she took, every boast she made, every plan to undermine me was meticulously catalogued and countered. Years passed. Ariana Enterprises became a powerhouse, respected globally. Our projects were not just profitable, they were iconic, setting trends and standards that others could only aspire to. Selena, confident in her assumed victory, continued to flaunt her influence, unaware that the empire she tried to destroy now dwarfed hers. The moment of reckoning arrived when a lucrative multi-million-dollar venture opened up, one Selena desperately wanted to control. She applied, believing that her network, charm, and long-standing manipulations could secure her the project. I submitted as well, quietly confident, armed with a team of experts, data-driven strategies, and the unshakable authority that my empire had earned me. Presentation day was electric. The same room that had once echoed with whispers of doubt now resonated with my presence. Every word I spoke, every projection I presented, and every strategy one outlined captivated the board and investors. Selena attempted her usual tactics, charm, persuasion, subtle intimidation, but she was outmatched. Her lies had no weight here, my results spoke louder than any rumor ever could. The decision was unanimous. Ariana Enterprises secured the project. Every contract, every investment, every high-profile decision fell under my control. Selena and her allies were left with no power, no influence, and no choice but to comply with the empire they once tried to undermine. From that moment on, my legacy dictated the reality of their world. Every collaboration they pursued, every deal they entered, every strategic move they attempted was under the authority of my company. I had turned their deceit into my advantage, proving that ambition, intelligence, and resilience could not only survive sabotage, they could flourish beyond it. I never sought to humiliate Selena publicly. I never shouted, I never gossiped. My revenge was in the quiet triumph of results, in the undeniable authority I commanded, in the empire I built from scratch. Every success became a reminder that deception and envy can never outshine genuine skill and unrelenting effort. Today, Ariana Enterprises continues to grow, dominating international markets and shaping industries. Selena, once cunning and seemingly untouchable, operates under the systems and standards I have established. Every move she makes is dictated by the very woman she tried to bury. I am Ariana. I am the vision, the power, and the legacy she attempted to erase. My triumph is proof that lies are temporary, but determination and strategy are eternal. The empire I built is not just a monument to my success, it is a warning to anyone who dares to underestimate, deceive, or betray me. Betrayal may have been the spark, but resilience, strategy, and unyielding dedication became the fire that forged my legacy. Every whisper of doubt, every attempt to discredit me, every calculated move of betrayal has been transformed into a step toward my undeniable victory. And in the empire I control, every family, every project, every decision they once thought they could manipulate now moves at the command of my legacy. I am Ariana. I am unstoppable. I am the woman who turned betrayal into power, lies into legacy, and doubt into dominion.